Greetings, friends. It's been a while since I've done an update, so I thought I'd give you an update. Speaking as my Anuak avatar self. This is actually, it's funny, when I returned to UK in 2019. This is uh, what I started wearing. I bought this in Bulgaria. It's really nice. It's my Grand Wizard cloak. And I brought it in, but I didn't realize what it was. I wasn't really identifying with it then, because it was like beginning of my awakening, like in 2013, 14. And then I came back in the UK in November 2019, 11th of November, 11 activation portal, and I'm leaving for Mexico on 11/11. So I've done my 2 years. It's been like a sentence. I've also, when in the UK, it's like doing my time. I've done my time, so I'm allowed out now. I've got great escape. I've reached escape velocity now, so I can escape, get over the event horizon, go to the sun in Mexico. When I'm going to be collaborating with others there, and yeah, finishing star. Basically, I need sun to finish star, which is the sun, which is the digital twin of the solar system, which is of our sun, and contained inside that is all the other stars, suns and stars, and that is the OASIS metaverse, which is the OASIS omniverse. It's a digital twin of the entire omniverse. The OASIS originally started off as a digital twin of you, your avatar, and then digital twin of our world, which is why it's called our world, using infinite reality, IR, where the boundary between reality and virtual blurs into one. It's where everything you do in real life gets reflected in your avatar, and everything your avatar does gets reflected in real life, and the karma system kind of joins the two realities together. That's kind of way simplifying it, but it's a lot more advanced than that. But I've talked about this before in the past. So actually, I'm gonna do another video after this because I wanted to do just a more like Oasis Anorak Ready Player One kind of video. But I got to be quick because I got to eat, and then I've got to finish getting ready to leave tomorrow. But this might be the last time I get to wear this because it's gonna be too hot to wear this in Mexico, and I thought I should do a little video update. So yeah, and I hope you see now. I've been saying for ages, Ready Player One isn't just a film or sci-fi; it's a prophecy. And most sci-fi, like Star Trek, everything else, is based on a science fact in the future. Because the people who channel it, they're very creative. And when you're creative, you use your right brain. The right brain connects you to source, God, the void, the universe, whatever you want to call it, the field. Many names, the same thing, unmanifested, and divine. And that's basically science fiction. Just say I've shown you a utopia future like Star Trek, which is one town we're going to go down now, hopefully, because we've done enough inner work and outer work here. Thank you for all the soldiers and warriors, light warriors, who made that happen. Starseeds, but can't give up now. Got to keep fighting, keep pushing forward. We're the Blu-ray master builders. We're building the new technology. Again, why this is blue, and my favorite color is blue, and why you see the star and our world, and all the logos are blue, and you see this, and you see the our logo. It's got the blue rays of hope coming up. So now you see why it's blue, because the star is blue, and I'm from Sirius. I'm a Sirian star seed, which is blue, and we have blue skin. And so people aren't aware of this stuff yet, but we're not alone in the universe. And if you think we're only the only sentient life in the universe, then you really got to wake up. If you know how many billions and billions of galaxies and stars and planets and zillions, and it's just mathematically impossible for us to be alone. And just to say we're not alone, and we've got there's a lot of friendly extraterrestrials, because we're all extraterrestrials. Got news for you. We didn't come here. We're seated here. So it's not just us. We're just the older souls are coming now, but most of humanity didn't come from Earth. But you'll learn our history soon. Anyway, disclosure's coming. So so this is more of a video for Starseeds, I guess. I think the next one will be more for normal. The word is, some people call them models, but I just call them like this normal earthlings. because we're all from the stars, really. We're all like seeded from stars. We all come from star matter. That's what star does. Star decay. Star creates life, not just light, but if you learn how the stars happens, with nuclear fusion inside the star core, and then that releases matter into the galaxy, into the universe, and then that forms planets and other stars and moons. That's how it's created. So everything comes from stars. That's why it's called star ODK, the OASIS Developer Kit. And inside that star is a star net, basically, and all the stars communicate to each other through the Great Central Sun, which is the superstar at the center of each galaxy, which in this dimension they think it's a supermassive black hole, which it is, but in higher dimensions it's still a star. It's just ascended, and in this reality, it's manifested as a black hole. But that black hole, you can then reach other dimensions and travel around the rest of the universe to jump to each galaxy through that black hole. That's called the star net. So OASIS is also disclosure. That's why it's called this OASIS simulation. See, that's what people miss. You watch Ready Player One. It's called the OASIS simulation, not the OASIS metaverse. The OASIS simulation. It is a metaverse as well. Everyone's going, I want to create the OASIS, and they're just creating a VR metaverse. No, that's not the OASIS. The true OASIS is a real life simulation, and that's what I've built, and that's already been built. They've built the back end to the OASIS Omniverse. The metaverse is already built. It's there. It just needs a UI, which is why we need funding. So if you want to help build the UI, and that's what I'm getting to the point now. If you want to help build a UI to this, then please help, because our funding's kind of dried up now. So we've gone as far as we can. I'm still finishing the star back end, which is like it's not only the star OASIS metaverse, which is the most accurate model of all of creation there is, because NASA and scientists have models, but they only look at the universe. They don't know. They barely know about the multiverse, the parallel universe. They don't know about the omniverse. That there's many multiverses, and I've built all that. There's the OASIS Omniverse contains multiple multiverses, and each multiverse contains multiple universes. And then you've got the galaxy clusters, galaxies, solar system, stars, planets, moons, zones, holons. That's the hierarchy structure basically inside the star. That's how it works. And it's all got all DNA and the star core, moon core, planet cores. They all communicate. It's through the cores they communicate each other, and each core is a zone, which is a module, and they're interconnectable. So each one's inherits from a thing called zone base. So some bits are inspired from Holochain, and the new map, like the holons and stuff. So the holon zones. The rest is all what been channeled and downloaded, and that's my piece. I had to bring here the OASIS simulation. So like I was saying, James Halliday and Anuak is no sci-fi. It's real. It was a prophecy, and it's happening now. And you look at Facebook, like if you I've been saying for years that's IOI, and Google, but it's looking more and more like it's both of them, but definitely Facebook seems to be taking the lead on that right now. If you name yourself the Meta, and they're in the metaverse, the IOI metaverse, and they want to get their rubber hands on the OASIS one day. But it's like, in the film, I'm not for sale. I never sell. I'm not doing this for money. I'm doing it for love and for unity and to create a better world. So yes, I'm pleading people to help us finish the OASIS metaverse, please, because now it's all big buzz and everyone wants to get part of that. And I've been planning and building this for 10 years. So like I say, I'm a long way into the future. I'm a grand visionary. I see a long way into the future. And that was my piece. And the OASIS also connects everything to everything. It's like fully unified platform. It's not just the metaverse. That's just the VR layer, the UI layer. The backend I've been building for years and years and years is the OASIS API that connects all the blockchains, holochain, databases, central databases, and Mongo, SQLite, just relational databases, document NoSQL databases like Mongo, graph databases like Neo4j, Threefold, Solid, ActivityPub, all the protocols, all the APIs, all the platforms, all the blockchains, all data, everything. It's not one thing that's not good. Everything is integrated into the OASIS API, and that's been built and done and been released. It's live. It's been released last October. It's been live for a year. But because I have no marketing and PR, and that's not my area, no one's really using it. And also a lot of interference as well, because certain people don't want that to be happen, because it's a lot. This getting to the star seas. it really is like between light and dark. Do you choose darkness, IRI, Facebook, Google, big tech, or did you choose light? Us, the light workers, star seeds, blue wave master builders. So yeah, when it's peeling for some help, please, it'd be great. Just a little update, and I'm sorry for people, audience who this might be a bit far out, but you'll understand it soon enough. I'm not holding back anymore because this truth's all going to be coming out very soon, like probably this year or even next year. So I'm trying to prepare you for that. You're not alone. You've never been alone. We're never alone. And yeah, and the good guys are winning. Like God, love, light, it's all the same thing. Universe, we're all part of the same team. Um, and yeah, and if you don't really know by now, Facebook, Google, and big tech aren't your friends. They're on the other side. They're on the side of darkness. But you will learn that soon enough. What's really happening, and all the people who work from there, the employees, they're going to be like an exodus soon when they learn the truth. Most of them are waking up already, and they're going to come and join us and build OASIS. I've foreseen this for many years, seen into the future. So yeah, that's a little update. I'm gonna do another little short one. It's just Anorak without the really far out stuff. Just try to appeal to the Ready Player One audiences, and people can hopefully share that around. And like yeah, and if you know one of the things on the if you look on a site called the Power of the OCPI, and it's called Anorak's Invitation at the end, and that's about inviting people to come and help build the races and help support it in every way, contribute ideas, or we've got a Discord server, we've got Arrow Tribe on Telegram, got Facebook, Twitter, and we've got loads of things. I'll put the links on the video later on when I get a chance because I've got lots to do. But it's one of the last videos I do in UK, and not. I want to try and take this with me, but I'm not sure. It's gonna be too hot to wear for long there. I'm getting hot already. So yeah. What I was gonna say, like, to start saying it's not just a VR thing. It's all the blockchains and everything else integrated and represented in a thing called Cosmic, which is a computer object. Is it computer object computer object oriented super synergistic machine interface code. That's what it stands for. And that basically is representing all of the blockchains, holochains, databases, ecosystems, own OApps, services applications, own nodes, which are running the nodes of the network. Because the network of networks, or network of networks, is a abstraction layer of the whole internet API. I'm getting hot now, so I'll take this off. So, and I need a haircut too. So anyway, yeah. So maybe I'll do part of the video later on when I cool down because it's too hot. So what's I saying? Yeah. So basically, it represents all the networks and blockchains. So you have a holochain galaxy, you can have a Ethereum galaxy, EOSI galaxy, and the bigger the ecosystem, the bigger the thing is. So if it's a small ecosystem, it would just be like a solar system, or a really small ecosystem, it would just be a planet with the moons around it. That's what you start off with. You can only create moons at the beginning, and as you level up your avatar, level 33, you can create planets. Level 77, you can create stars. And when you create stars, you can then create your solar system. You have planets and moons. So stars can create planets and moons. And then eventually you can create galaxies, superstar center, and then you can create entire universes, which is the grand superstar, and that lets you travel to other universes and multiverses. And then the great grand superstar, which is only one of them, which is center of the universe, lets you travel between each multiverse, and other dimensions as well. And each star, as you travel vertical and horizontal. The vertical is through dimensions, horizontal is across that galaxy universe. Wherever it is, and as you level up, you can create bigger and bigger, like celestial bodies, which is planets, moons, stars, and celestial space, and it's got all the other things in there: black holes, spatial anomalies, everything. Because this is basically, I've been preparing for this previous video for my whole life. I've been always fascinated with astrophysics and quantum mechanics and I remember doing this as a kid, like before 8 or 9. I was creating models of the universe and the solar system and studying the planets. So I've always been fascinated with space, and I've read so many books and Stephen Hawking books, and which which made complete sense. Everything in the book I kind of already knew. Kind of just like I kind of just worked it out. It's weird because it's kind of it's part of my soul, and I already brought that information with me. But I know a lot more than the scientists know because that's what I built in Star, and it's not really me; it's the universe. I just channeled it. So it's disclosure as well, Star. And yeah, and obviously a lot of spiritual sciences books like Greg Brandon and other things, and but still what I've got in Star at the start now, like that, I haven't seen it anywhere. That just kind of it's like just channeled it downloaded it and used my intuition. It just kind of makes sense. I think it's a film called Intergalactic, or was it called something like that? That kind of gives you a clue as well when he goes through the black hole and he goes back in time and goes through different dimensions. That kind of gives you a clue of what's in Star in a way. Right, I'm gonna go now. It's 15 minutes. It's supposed to be a quick video, so just want a little update. I talked about this before, I think, but just thought it'd be nice to do a new video. Lots is happening. Like we had 3 teams: a web UI team, a Unity team, and the backend services team. About I don't know between 5 to 7 in each team. But unfortunately, the funding kind of slowly dried up at the end of October. So now got a couple of people now working part time and one or two volunteers. But unfortunately, volunteers are, I'm grateful for them, but very flaky. And what we need is proper full time dedicated staff, and we need decent budget because we had a very small budget for the NFT sales we sold, so virtual land in our world, and we're going for a very small budget developers from India, which is great. I mean, they're very good, but we need to hire some more specialists and stuff, and it was just really hard to find good ones that was low time was wasted trying to like find decent developers, because you get what you pay for normally, but you can sometimes find proper nuggets out there. But it's been very challenging. So now I'm going to Mexico and I'm just going to finish Star on my own. And if we get more funding, then we can carry on. It's a shame because the web UI was like 99% complete and it's so close, and the Unity UI is also like the MVP for both of them is so close. Both like 90, the web UI is like 98%, and Unity UI is about 80% complete. I think 80 to 85%, depending on how much you want to put in the MVP. But the minimum would be that to buy OLANs. Right now you can buy OLANs on the Cargo website on our showcase, and the links on our website as well. We're going to put it on OpenSea soon as well. But we had problems with OpenSea. There's bugs in OpenSea. We can't quite Polygon NFTs and Ethereum, and not paying the stupid gas prices. That's what's blocked us from there. It's always been so many blocks and obstacles and hurdles for the last 10 years, and then my health and I've been hacked. It goes on and on. Like I said, this is the far out stuff. It's been literally a battle between good and evil. I'm not joking. Between light and dark, and the other team don't want this to come out because how much light do you think the star is going to shine into the world? That's why it's called Star. It's linked to our sun, and it triggers the ground, so the flash, the event that people keep waiting for. That's what Star is. That's what it needs to be finished ASAP. It's literally the world is dependent on it. This is the far out stuff. Like it's literally it's more important than you can realize. It's way more than this technology. Way more. It's literally my energy and the sun and star is all linked. And I'll go into about why my energy is linked to that later on. But that's get even more. People definitely won't be able to handle that, especially the egos. They get really triggered if I start saying who I really was. But we'll soon see. Anyway, I said more than I would normally say, but I'm slowly just giving little bits of disclosure, little drip feeding, drops, drips. So yeah, okay, and I just what else was I gonna say? Yes, we had the 3 teams. Sorry, I got the ADHD, attention to higher dimensions, label of autism, which just means old soul really, because we're just not used to being bodies. We used to being very open and telepathic and ready to communicate in oneness and unity. That's why we struggle being the bodies. That's why we struggle with communication, social interaction, fitting in, having boundaries. That's why you get the manifestation of autism. It's because we're angels, we're incarnated angels, high angelic realms, and why we struggle. And that's why we can tap into information that big tech can't even dream of. That's why I laugh at Facebook. Like they can't even build the races if they wanted to. They can't access the information they need to build it. They'll just build a limited 3D version. I'm building a higher dimensional galactic version of it, which is the true OASIS. And I've been doing it for a long time. But I need help, because it's even this as gifted as I am, and the information I have, like I'm only one person, and I need these massive projects, as you know, imagine. And the first planet in that is called Our World, but people are probably aware of that. That's the smartphone version is like a geolocation AR game, but similar to Pokemon Go, much more advanced. Again, it was being downloaded and built and designed before Pokemon Go came out. So I never copied anyone else. I just, this is my mission. I just started seeing it all. And same with the sequel One World, which is then a bit like the MMO RPG game with massive open world 3D VR, and the two worlds connect and talk to each other. And I did another video. That's another massive video. I think I talked about that before anyway. I just can't remember because it's evolving all the time. So I'll probably give new explanations and new bits of information that come through. So yeah, and what was I saying? Yeah, and that's why we've got the three teams. They're saying, yeah, so the Unity stuff needs to release, and it gets kids back into parks and connecting in parks and doing quests in parks. We've been working on that, so you can talk to trees and find seeds in your parks and pick up litter and other things and find and rescue the dinosaurs from the past, and there's NFTs, and so you can like shrink the dinosaurs. You open portals to the past, to Atlantis and Lemuria, and then you shrink the dinosaurs down, and then you use telekinesis spell for that, and then use telekinesis to pull them through the portal, and then you have them as pets and little mini dinosaurs, and then you can expand them again in parks, and then they can play with other dinosaurs in parks. That's what the bit I'm getting the team to work on now. But again, they can't. There's no funding, so they can't. It's kind of there, but no one's working on it because there's no money. So that's why I'm pleading like we need money, please, to help finish this. We've got so close. But as last resort, I'm going to keep working on Star anyway, and I need money to live on as well. Like, because I spent all my money, including my personal money, on this. So now I can't pay my rent and bills, and I've got to eat, and I've got to lose the last money just to get to Mexico. And I don't want to go back to borrowing money again, and that's why I'm asking people money. No one's got any more money to give me. So again, I appreciate some help there. Just need like a stepping stone. We're so close. Star is like 80%, 90% complete. Unity is like 80 to 90% complete, and the web UI is about 95% complete. And all the providers, got IPFS, SQLite, Mongo, Neo, Holochain, Ethereum, EOS, whatever you want to call it, Solana, and Cargo, all integrated. And we've got Orion protocol coming, Cosmos, which is going to fit really well with Cosmic. Like they're made for each other, really. Polkadot, Activity Pub, Solid, many more. Like there's lots there. Like even we've got now is way ahead of what everyone's got. Like, and that's what's frustrating. How hard it's been for me having all this for 10 years, and then I see other people get funding straight away and build teams, and I see people constantly messaging me on Discord like, oh, new NFT thing, like 30,000 people on their server, and they've got nothing. It's just an idea. And like, I've had an idea for 10 years, but no one was interested. And now I've got way more than an idea. I've released the OASIS API, and it's doing everything that people are starting to think about trying to do now, and it does all that and way more, and it's been there for years. So why is someone using it? Because interference, and I need help with marketing and funding. So I really would help, please, for that. This is me being honest. Hope you respect my transparency and openness, and just appealing to your heart and goodwill, and do the right thing, feel into it, and you want to support the good guys, support the people who aren't doing this for money or fad or just vaporware. This is the real deal. This is the real OASIS. This is the real Anorak speaking to you, appealing to you. So yeah, hope you can join the right side, go on the right side of history, because this is it's destiny. It's going to happen one way or another. But what matters is we can manifest a higher timeline. We can turn this world around. Like literally, you save the OASIS, you save the world. I'm not joking. Like you save once Star and OASIS is done, then it's game over for the dark team, and then all this BS, wars, poverty, famine, so-called diseases, all just disappear. So quickly, we want to create a better world. You know, if you want to help create a better world, then support me and support our world, please. And let's finish the races together. This I feel a bit like in the Red Player One. Feel like, you know, help me save the races. You know, we need to do this. I'm not worried. I have no fear, and it's not doesn't mean to be saving. It's going to be done either way. But what I'm asking for is let's get more optimal timeline and speed things up now, because it's been delayed long enough. So it's about time the brakes come off. And you know, I can only do so much on my own. That's why I have serious health issues and burnout and challenges. That's why I'm going to Mexico, because I've been seriously ill the last 2 months. I've been ill for like 8 years on and off, but because the sun gone away and the sun recharges me, you know, like Superman. There's another hint. Um, then then I need sun to yeah, recharge and heal myself. So yeah, I really would appreciate your help, and yeah, and I'm gonna go now, 25 minutes. So this is the most realist video I've ever done. Don't think I've really talked this openly on the Avrold channel before. But of course, we're getting closer and closer to the truth coming out and disclosure. It's about time people know it. So people who are ready to hear the truth will resonate with this, and ones who are already awake definitely will. And ones who are already on the fence, this might be the little push they need. And later on, I'll do another video just appeal to the people who are still completely asleep, but as fans of Ready Player One, I guess. Okay, right. Love you lots, and there's so much more I can share, but I probably shared bits before, but I think every time I share a bit more and give a little update, and so this is the last video. Last video we're doing in the UK. All right, much love, peace, bye.